Hey everyone, how are we today? Just doing an all signs reading today, looking at career and finances. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Every little like, comment and subscribe, it really does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate that, so thank you. This week we are using, I've got the Soul's Journey activation cards, lesson cards there, as well as the Whimsy Lenormand. And I feel like I actually am going to use the Spirit Message Oracle cards as well. Just get a rough little message. I feel like that's going to come through. We might ask that more to do with career and to do with dealing with career issues and co-workers and that sort of thing. Okay, so keep that in mind. But I will just let everybody know I am actually getting sick. I'm getting the flu or a cold or something. So I will apologize in advance for any coughing or spluttering or anything like that. If my voice is sort of going in and out at the moment. So hopefully we'll do our best to get through. I am just trying to do this as a quicker style reading today. So we'll see how we go and hoping for the best. Okay. I have had a bit of a fever earlier. So, you never know. Come join me on my fever dream reading today, guys. See how those messages come out when when we're not feeling the best. Sometimes it does mess up with our energy a little bit. I normally don't have any huge dramas with reading when I am not feeling the best within myself. Sometimes I actually find I actually get better readings the worse I'm feeling, which is not what I want. But I just thought I would mention that to let everybody know that, yeah, I am maybe taking quite a few little pauses and whatnot to fill up on cough lollies and all that sort of stuff. Okay, but starting with Aries today. Okay. So Aries, going to start with the Spirit Message Oracle cards. Now these are... We're looking at more so at career issues and dealing with people within your career sphere with these messages. So Aries, what does Aries need to know in regard to their career, please? What does Aries need to know in regard to career? Okay. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. Okay, so that's your message at the moment when it comes to career for yourself there, that resilience will see you through. Okay, perseverance, really channeling that you've got this. Okay. Aries, what does Aries need to know in regard to career and finances? Career and finances for Aries. Okay, so we do see death and grief coming through here for you, Aries. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, and I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So there may have been something that has ended within your career or financial realm here. You have been sort of grieving that ending, grieving losing that thing, or some of you may comes off as missing a promotion, missing out on something there, losing an opportunity that you maybe wanted within your work or career. But resilience will see you through once again, Aries. But we'll have a look here. Aries, what does Aries need to know in regard to career and finances? Seeing a lot of masculine energy here. Okay, I do have the coffin on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel as though that's reminding us here, Aries, that, you know, those endings are merely new beginnings. It's death and rebirth. Death is always with the rebirth aspect as well. When something ends, you know, it's like when that saying, when God closes a door, he opens a window. Okay, so we're definitely seeing that message coming through for you here. But we do have the gentleman and the clouds coming through firstly. They are both very logical, rational energies, both, you know, using your thoughts, your intelligence, you know, to see you through. You know, you probably, you know, being guided to think about work and finances in a very clear, logical manner at the moment, not allowing your emotions to, you know, cloud your judgment when it comes to career and finances here. That resilience, once again, that pushing your way through and using your logic to really push through when it comes to career and finances at the moment, Aries. We do also see the flower. Okay, so that flower energy, it really does talk about giving your all, just giving your best. You've got this, Aries. Give as much time, love, energy, you know, to the situations as you possibly can, and you will receive in return. Okay, it's a very reciprocal energy. So, you know, the more that we give our time, the more that we receive, you know, love or money or whatever in return there. Okay, it's a very reciprocal give and take. So having a lot of give and take with people that you're working with at the moment, but also, you know, being, you know, giving your all when it comes to using your brain. Okay, really using your brain at the moment when it comes to work and career and your financial side of things. Really thinking things through very rationally and not allowing any emotional upsets to sort of take over. Not allowing that grief to sort of hold you back. Those endings, things that may have ended for you with your career and finances, not allowing that to hold you back. Using that to push yourself on further on. You know, I might have missed out this time, but, you know, next time I'm going to give my all to make sure that I can secure that for myself in the future. Okay, so that's what we have for you, Aries. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Okay, we will move on over to our Taurus. Okay, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know in regard to career and finances? Spirit message for Taurus with career and finances, please. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You're being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. Okay, so actually very reminiscent of what we just saw for Aries. So if you are on the cusp, you may want to check the Aries reading as well. Okay, because I even you know, reference the, you know, when the door, you know, when God closes one door, he will open a window. So with something ending, there's always a new beginning attached. Okay, Taurus, what does Taurus need to know in regard to career and finances? Imagination. Okay, so especially too with that spirit message there as well. You know, you're being redirected to something far bigger and better. Using your imagination to embrace these new opportunities for yourself, Taurus, and you know, letting your imagination run wild. That, you know, bigger and better can mean so many different things for you here. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So for some of you, you know, being a little bit more creative with the way that you're approaching, you know, money and work as well. So regardless of, you know, what industry you're in when it comes to work, doing things in a different way, trying new things, being a little bit creative with it, adding your own little flair to things may actually really help you find that bigger and better stuff for yourself here, Taurus. We do also see balance. Okay, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, so harmonizing, everything being relatively smooth for you at the moment, I feel, Taurus. There's nothing really jumping out as you know, I am feeling with that balance energy. It's all just about, you know, balancing work, like all the aspects of your life. And, you know, when you leave work, leave work. When you leave the house for the day, leave the house for the day. And, you know, start, you know, changing your focus, balancing out, you know, things in your life in a very smooth kind of way. You know, I feel as though that's what's helping you find this bigger and better stuff. Okay. Taurus, what's going on for Taurus with career and finances? Okay, so that's referring back to what we saw with that spirit message card. Pardon me, Taurus. Like I said in the intro, I am actually a bit sick at the moment. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. Okay, because we see here the key followed by the scythe. Okay, so we do see that the key is all about the opening doors in front of you, that, you know, these new opportunities that you're hoping for here, and the doors that you're hoping to open here. And we do see that you've had to take a break from those doors, that the scythe, you know, closes those doors suddenly in front of you. May have been very unexpected that that opportunity is no longer on the table for you. You know, there may have been a sudden change that took that opportunity from you, kind of energy as well. I'm getting that you know, you thought you had these opportunities here, in, you know, that it's kind of like you had these doors available to you, and then something has come in, you know, out of the blue and shut those doors and change those from being opportunities for you. And you're sort of, what you're not sort of seeing here is that, you know, these doors are in a hallway, and further down the hallway, there's more doors that are ready to open. You know, you only saw the ones that slammed shut right in front of your face. But, you know, as you progress down this hallway, I am seeing that there's more doors that are ready to open for you there, you know, bigger and better. Okay, so we do see the coffin coming through with that as well, which is all about, you know, these endings that are bringing new beginnings, that when one door closes, you know, a window opens for you, that there's a new beginning here for you. With the coffin, there's definitely new beginnings and new opportunities opening up for you. You know, I do feel with that scythe energy, you know, some of these opportunities may have been closed off quite quickly, quite suddenly, unexpectedly. And it may take a little bit more time for you to see the next opportunities popping up for yourself here, but they are definitely there. So it's all about, you know, using your imagination and balance within yourself at the moment to know that, you know what, I'm dealing with these doors that are closed. Cool, we're moving on from that. You know, I'm going to find my sense of balance within this, you know, rebalance myself from, you know, no longer seeking those doors, and ready to wait and see what the next opportunities are for me here. Okay, so using your imagination and balance is the priority for you at the moment, Taurus, when it comes to career and finances. There's definitely bigger opportunities on the way. I do just feel as though they may take a little bit more time to come in than how quickly these opportunities closed off to you in the past. You know, that's feeling very quick endings, but then the new beginnings, it's like a door creaking open, and you don't even notice it at first that there's a new opportunity coming in, but it's definitely there. Okay, but like I said, it was very similar to Aries reading as well. So if you are on the cusp or you have strong Aries placements, you may want to check that one out as well. Okay, moving on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know at the moment in regard to career and finances? Career and finances for Gemini. If you are noticing changes within you, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. Okay, so that's really flagging to me that, yeah, there's some stuff changing. You're noticing, I feel like these changes are more so within you yourself here, Gemini, because you're leaving behind that version of yourself that cared about that stuff. I'm feeling for some of you here, this is specifically telling me for some of you, this has got to do with the way that you have dealt with co-workers in the past. And in the past, there was a past version of you that cared, what these people said about you, thought about you, all those sorts of things. Pardon me. But you're kind of leaving that behind. And you're like, I don't even care. That doesn't impact how I feel about myself. I know I'm, confident in who I truly am. I know I'm doing a good job. So I don't care what those people say about me. That's not my problem. That's theirs, So I do feel that it is specifically related to some office sort of chatter or gossip in the past there that, in the past that would have really bothered you. But nowadays you're like, whatever, say what you will, I'm going to just do my job. I'm here to do a job. I'm not here to, bitch and moan about everybody else. Okay, so that's actually something within you that is elevating. Okay, that ability to not care about these people anymore, that's something within yourself, that you're shedding these old layers and those old cycles are ending for you and brand new beginnings, and you're definitely worthy for this next chapter when it comes to work and finances. Okay, career and finances for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know in regard to career and finances? Love it. Love it. Abundance. Okay. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So money looks good for you, basically, with that coming through, Gemini. I do feel as though, you are heading into a new cycle, a new beginning where money seems to just be a little bit easier for you. You're not stressed about it quite as much. We also see perseverance. So, I'm not going to lie, when we see perseverance, it may take a little bit of work to get you somewhere that you're feeling that abundance coming through. But that's your next chapter, is to persevere towards that next chapter where you are living a more abundant, wealthy kind of life for yourself. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So determination and perseverance to, get what you want out of this life, to get what you want out of your career, out of your financial situation. Gemini, what does Gemini need to know in regard to career and finances? What does Gemini need to know in regard to career and finances? Some sort of communication on the way here. We have the letter starting us off there. So for some of you, I am getting that for some of you, this is specifically communication. I am sort of, that letter and the abundance card are actually, very similar color. So they keep connecting for me there. Whereas the perseverance is coming through connected to the color of the next card. Okay, so the letter, some sort of communication, texting, phone calls, emails, in person talking, all sorts of communication here. I do feel that for some of you, this is actual paperwork. There's a need for you to pay attention to the paperwork, and, I'm hearing like vision board. You may want to do a vision board for what you're wanting with your finances and career, so you know what you're, persevering towards. I do keep getting vision board, but I do feel that for some of you there is some sort of communication, specifically in regard to, some sort of news. It feels like news or like an update, like update on terms and conditions or something like that. It stirs something up. It does stir something up and makes you look at the paperwork more. Because the next card we have is the Stork here. And so that's when we're seeing that perseverance helping you out, that there may be a little bit of work needed here with this paperwork, because this paperwork stuff, it stirs something up. where, yeah, you maybe are having to go back over the terms and conditions and, check all the fine print and see what you've missed, or there's some sort of update to a situation where you're having to, well, if this is going to affect me like this from now on, have I got the best deal? Is it worth shopping around? I'm getting those kinds of things coming to mind here, that there may be a little bit of work needed. I keep getting this image of shopping around, like, if you, for example, if this is like an electricity bill and they update the terms and conditions and they update the charges for your electricity, that, a bit of perseverance and determination to get the best deal possible, shopping around a little bit. I keep getting this shopping around. It stirs you up to go, this surely is not the best offer you can do. I'm going to, stir the pot a bit here and see, stir things up for myself. I've got an idea that, we might be able to find a better deal somewhere else, and shopping around and seeking that better deal, putting in a little bit of work here to find the best deals possible for yourself. So, in that sort of sense here, we do also have the house. So it definitely could be directly related to your house, or your, for those of you who do own your own business or work from home, it could have strongly to do with things connected to the physical place. The physical place of business, with the house coming through there. If you work with family, it could have to do with, the way that people are interacting within the family, because it sometimes can refer to family. But ultimately, it's something that, you're going to be stirring up, the most secure, stable deal for yourself. So, in the example of the electricity bill, if you're seeing something within a contract where there's changing rates, that's not good for your situation here, Gemini. You need something stable and secure. So you know that at X time, it's going to cost X amount. And, if you use that item at 2 hours later one day instead, that it's still going to cost that same amount, rather than having shifting amounts coming through. The shifting, don't avoid the shifting. So whatever that shifting is in your particular situation, when you're going over this paperwork and things like that, if there's something unstable, that's something that's, because I'm getting this reference of like, yeah, that at 2 o'clock it's X amount, and then at 2:30 it's X plus 3, and then at 4 o'clock it's X minus 1, and shifting amounts, that is wrong for you. It's something, you need something that's just flat across the board, and it's stable, it's not going to change. It's not, so like, interest rates that are variables, that's a big no-no for you at the moment here, Gemini, that, if you've got especially if it's a house loan, a mortgage kind of thing, check in the variable rates and stuff, that finding something more stable and secure for yourself at the moment, it is really going to pay off for you in the long run with your abundance, okay? May take a little bit of work to get there, so don't be afraid of a little bit of hard work to get there. But yeah, I am clearly getting that it's something about that, the shifting, the variable thing, okay? So just beware of variables at the moment. You need stable and something that doesn't change, okay? So that's what we've got for you, Gemini. You're more than welcome to check your other placements. Leave me a comment and let me know what that's all about, because, I don't know that much about that sort of stuff. When it comes to, a lot of the time, that's the funny thing for me when I'm doing the financial readings, is I'm quite often talking about things that I don't actually understand in my own head, but I get the messages in a very interesting kind of way sometimes. And I know the basics of stuff, but I don't know the finicky details of things like variable interest loans, and I talk quite a lot about shareholders and stock markets and all this sort of stuff, because that's what the messages that come through, whereas I wouldn't know the first thing about, the stock market. So it's very interesting to me that sometimes these messages, they're so adamant that this is what the message is. And it's just very interesting to me how it plays out in reality for you in your situation. So let me know. I'd love to hear. But that's what we've got for you, Gemini. Like I said, welcome to check other placements as well. Okay, just going to quickly pause and then we'll move on to Cancer. Okay, so Cancer. What does Cancer need to know in regard to career and finances? Career and finances for Cancer. You are feeling somewhat confused by the events that are unfolding around you and the various seemingly contradictory information that's coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they're telling you to do, and you will learn a lot about yourself and the direction that you want your life to take. So, some confusing sort of information headed your way by the sounds of that, Cancer. The events that are unfolding around you, contradictory information. So very important for you to, trust your instincts here, and that will actually help you learn, not just about yourself, but what direction you're wanting to take here with your career and finances. So, maybe having to sift through, I'm getting a lot of information, and that some of that may be contradictory. So making sure you're doing your research and really using your intuition to, guide you when you're coming across any contradictory information. Okay. Cancer. Career and finances for Cancer. Career and finances for Cancer. We have freedom and guilt. I'm kind of reading that as freedom from guilt for some of you here too. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. We also have, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So there may be an element of, something that, you're feeling a little bit upset or confused by the loss of something, the loss of an opportunity within career or finances, but you're not seeing the freedom aspect of that you haven't lost that, you've been freed from that. Okay, so you're able to create your own happiness from losing that thing. Okay, so that may be where we're getting some of that contradictory information. It may just be within yourself a little bit there as well, that you're feeling aggrieved and feeling like you've lost an opportunity here, but understanding that it's actually giving you the opportunity to learn a lot from this, and it's giving you the power and the freedom to move forward from this in a really positive way. So it's one of those things where something may happen where it's, when it happens, it's like the grief, it strikes and it's like, oh, I've lost this opportunity. But then, a year from now, you look back and you're like, geez, I'm so glad I lost that opportunity, because I would never be, where I am now without having gone through that. So, sometimes it's not the best when we're having to go through it in the first place, but it's one of those things, I feel, that when you look back onto this, you'll be like, oh geez, I'm so glad that didn't pan out for me. Cancer. What's going on for Cancer with career and finances? Yeah, so I'm seeing that this house energy here, I feel like this for a lot of you is, the losing something. It's an opportunity to appreciate that, and it's something that was actually holding you in place, stopping you from being free. It maybe was, the grief maybe stirred up because it was very stable and secure. You thought it was stable and secure, but there's no movement with that. There's no, with change is very uncomfortable, because we have to change and deal with the change and learn new things when it comes to change, but without change nothing can evolve and grow, which is what we're kind of getting here. We do have the fox and then the ship. Okay, so whatever this is that this grief is coming through from, it's actually putting you into this fox energy where you're very much like, yeah, this is like, I'm dealing with this. I'm having to deal with losing this out of my life. But do you know what? It's forcing me to look after myself and focus on my own survival here and focus on, what I need to do in order to survive. So with losing this thing, it helps you regain some independence and, choice and free will over what's happening for you within your career and finances here. So it's kind of, allowing you to really take control in a very smart, clever kind of way here. And it's very much like you stepping up going, that's it, if that's not going to be stable for me anymore, I need to do what's right for myself, and forcing you to actually look after yourself for a change here and step into your own independence, which, that's where the freedom comes along. And then we move into that ship energy. So it's, you're once you start looking after your own needs instead of looking after, the needs of the business or the needs of the co-workers or whatever it is in your particular situation, we do see you that something was holding you back from, being fully 100% about yourself and looking at your own survival and what you need to do to survive. And now that you are able to sort of do whatever it takes, for yourself, we see new adventures coming through. This journey is only just starting for you. That we do see, for some of you, you may actually be deciding, what, that actually worked out really well because I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on here. I'm going to, start a new journey there. I'm going to choose a new direction here. For some of you, you may even be traveling. There may be some physical distance between where you are now and where you're going. So, it's not coming through so much as like traveling to a brand new city or anything like that. It's more traveling location within the same city or just changing, it's hard to explain what I mean with this distance, that it's like just getting you outside of your normal 10 block radius kind of energy is what I'm sort of seeing here, that you maybe have been so integrated in this is, work and home and the patch in between, and that's it. And now all of a sudden we're going over here instead. And so we're, all of a sudden I get to learn this new area, this new aspect. So it doesn't necessarily mean like a new job or anything like that. It may just mean, a different department within the same company or things like that. You may just be moving offices for some of you here. Like, for some of you, it's not a huge distance. It's just a change of scenery kind of energy is what I'm getting with that travel, that ship energy there. Okay, but don't spend too long grieving what you've lost. Focus on, well, now I'm free to actually, learn and take a new direction here and actually see, maybe this new direction is exactly where I never knew I wanted to go. Is what I'm sort of picking up on there for you, Cancer. But you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. And we'll move over to Leo. Okay, Leo. What does Leo need to know in regard to career and finances? Career and finances for our Leos. For some reason, felt the need to draw two for you, Leo. I have only been drawing one of these for everyone, but whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Okay, so that's a message directly from Spirit, from God, from the universe, from your angels, your guardians, whatever you personally believe in there. Keep talking to them. Keep, putting those prayers, those manifestations out into the universe. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought patterns so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. Okay, so for some reason getting two of those messages for you. One of them, I feel as though that first one was, reassurance for you, Leo, that, you are surrounded by love and protection here, and you are on the right sort of track, I feel. You are what you believe, so start believing it. Okay. Leo, what does Leo need to know in regard to career and finances? Once again, getting extra cards for you, Leo. Judgment and discipline have come out together. Okay, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. And discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Focus your mindset on what you can control. Elevate your thoughts so that you can attract abundance. You are what you believe. You can accomplish whatever it is that you're setting your mind to here, Leo. Okay, reserving judgment. Don't judge yourself either. I'm kind of getting that for a lot of you, this is you judging yourself, that I can't accomplish whatever I set my mind to. Everybody has their own unique paths and challenges. You definitely can. You're getting the extra guidance here that you definitely have these abilities to do this for yourself. It's a matter of removing any fear as well. Okay, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So stop judging yourself from your fear. Start judging yourself from, love for yourself, Leo. Having the discipline to know that you can accomplish whatever it is you're setting your mind to here, and do it in a very loving kind of way. Don't allow your fears, those things that you can't control, to control your mindset here. Leo, what does Leo need to know in regard to career and finances? Yeah, you're at a bit of a crossroads at your life at the moment. We have the crossroads there where you are sort of being asked to, know which direction you're taking, or not necessarily know which direction you're taking, but I do feel like you're at a bit of a crossroads where, one road leads you to live in this fear, live in that self-judgment where you choose to keep that energy and keep living in that fear. Whereas the other road is choosing to not allow your fears to stop you here, and know that, you're willing to accomplish, you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to here with that discipline. We have the Mountain, which is all about discipline, perseverance, setting your mind to climbing that mountain. And even if it takes you a year, one step at a time, every step you take gets you closer to your goals. Okay, that you can overcome any mountain, any obstacle in your path. You can overcome that with discipline, with knowing that you can accomplish these goals for yourself here. We also see the Fox energy. Don't sell yourself short, Leo. This is focusing on whatever you need to do to survive. Okay, focusing on yourself, being very independent, controlling what you can control, which is you yourself, and doing whatever is necessary in order to survive here. I wouldn't normally say this with the Fox energy, but I am sort of getting this message for you here, Leo, that, it doesn't matter whether you have to lie, cheat, or steal, as long as you're serving your own interests first. However you need to overcome those obstacles, as long as you're doing the right thing by yourself, and you're looking after yourself, and you're looking after your own survival here, you're doing the right thing. You're not allowing fear to stop you. You're not allowing that self-judgment to stop you. Okay, so, obviously I don't really condone lying, cheating, and stealing to get your own way here, but that's the message I am getting here for you, that doing whatever's necessary. I feel like that's like the extreme example, but it's saying whatever you need to say to make sure your needs are getting met, doing whatever you need to do to make sure your needs are getting met here, that you can choose to overcome anything. I feel like for a lot of you, this is with finances as well, that no matter how crappy a situation you are in with your finances, do you know what? I'm going to make the best out of this situation, and I'm going to make sure, my immediate needs are met, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get to the top of that obstacle and make sure that I'm back into an okay spot financially. Okay, so for some of you, you know, that's definitely going to play out very differently for each and every one of you. And like I said, I'm not really condoning the lying, the cheating, and the stealing, guys, but that was the message that's coming through. So it's obviously maybe an extreme example that, you know, as long as you're willing to do those sorts of things in order to protect yourself and focus on whatever you need to do to survive, it may be non-traditional, okay? For some of you there, I am getting that it may be non-traditional, because I am actually picking up on another message there that what that actually is going to play out for somebody within the Leo collective is taking that job that you fear of judgment. There's a fear of judgment with that job. I should just say it outright, right? But it's not going to be for everybody, but there is somebody out there that has, you know, been considering doing something like OnlyFans, for example, okay? And your fear of judgment has stopped you from doing that, but you need to start focusing on doing whatever you need to do to survive. Don't allow fear to hold you back. You know, so if that's what's right for you, that's what's right for you, okay? I'm never going to judge that stuff, okay? We've all got a history, and not that I've done OnlyFans, but I do have someone close to me that is on OnlyFans, and you know, making good money out of that too. Okay, so if that's what you want to do, then and you know, that's taking your power back a little bit too. I feel like, you know, especially if you're a woman. As a woman, it can actually be quite empowering to be involved in that sort of you know, line of work. If you've lived a sheltered life, I tell everyone to go to a strip club or something and talk to the people that are working there, and open your eyes to the truth, you know, because it can actually be very empowering for people to do those sorts of things with themselves, with their life. It can actually get somebody from, you know, a really bad situation to somewhere where they want to be in life. I've had a personal friend that has actually, you know, they paid for all their education through doing, you know, that sort of stuff, and never looked back. They're in a really good place now. They've, you know, got a really good. They've used their education for positive, and they've, you know, very happy life. And you know, I'm so proud of them for, you know, using it to that purpose, and you know, showing that determination that, you know, no matter what I had to do, I got shit done so that I was okay. Okay, because, you know, we all go through a lot of things in this life, and, you know, a lot of people, you know, there's that judgment, that fear of judgment, and, you know, there's a lot of people that go through those negative things that are associated with those lifestyles that are not connected to those lifestyles at all. Okay, so it is what it is. You're never going to get judgment off me, guys. You know, I'm very, very, you know, I've had a lot of experience and just people that I've known in my life that I've you know, learned a lot about that sort of stuff from different people here and there. So you're never going to get any judgment from me, guys. Okay, but that's what we've got for you, Leo. You're more than welcome to check all your other placements, you know, see what you need to, but look after yourself, Leo. We'll move on over to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know in regard to career and finances? Career and finances for Virgo. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Okay, so right now you're on the right path, Virgo. You know, you are where you're supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. Take each day as it comes. And you know, the phrase for you this week, Virgo, it is what it is. Okay, when you start thinking about life in that sense, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. That's what I always say, really. I follow it up with it, and it ain't what it ain't. There's my like Aussie accent coming out, guys. So sorry if no one's told me of anything about the accent. I do know I have a lot of Australians that follow me, but there's quite a lot of people from elsewhere in the world. I'm like, let me know what you think of is my accent annoying or what? Pardon? Because I do occasionally come out with some very, very Australian, like, bogan type phrases. I am, I'm Australian, guys. I was born here. Virgo, what does Virgo need to know in regard to career and finances? Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So once again, where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Stop telling yourself that you need to be better. Stop comparing yourself to others. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So overall, Virgo, I do feel as though, there's not much really wanting to come through for you here with career and finances, because I feel like you're already on the right sort of path here. It doesn't feel as though anything dramatic going on for you with career or finances in the near future here, but it's all about how you're looking at yourself, I feel, for you, Virgo. Career and finances for Virgo. We have the Flower, okay? Give and take, giving your all. The Flower is all about reciprocal energy. I am seeing, very interesting here too, the Gentleman and the Moon. So they're quite opposing energies, because the masculine energy is very logical, rational kind of energy, whereas the Moon is all about, your emotions and your sensitivities and using your intuition. So I do feel as though this this give and take energy, the Flower, is just reminding you to balance both of those out. Using your logic and your rational side, but also, trusting your intuition and assessing not only your logic and reason, but also assessing your emotional components here, the things that, that are close to your heart space, as well as, logical in your head. Give and take, knowing when to give the logical answer, knowing when to give the emotional answer, balancing that out a little bit within yourself. For some of you here, you may be giving some very sort of sound, logical kind of advice to somebody, and they're actually giving you emotional support in return. I'm just seeing that for one or two of you here, that there is somebody sort of supporting you emotionally, while you're sort of supporting them with the logic and the reason and, the self-control. So it's give and take, okay? Giving your all, giving time, love, energy, to both your logic and your emotion. All right, so once again, like I said, Virgo, pretty straightforward for you. Nothing really hugely dramatic coming out there. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Okay, but we'll move on over to Libra. Okay, Libra. What's going on for Libra with career and finances? Career and finances for Libra. It is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and it will all bring, and all that it will bring. What energy and emotions you put out come back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Okay, so this feels like one of my best friends. She's a Libra, and she lets worry get to her a little bit. Stop worrying so much, okay? Get excited about the future and what it can possibly bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Nothing wrong with a good happy ending, Libra. Libra, what's going on for Libra with career and finances? Yeah, definitely. Surrender, okay? Surrendering the worry. Stop letting worry rule you. I can release my need to control, okay? You don't need to control everything. What you can control is your emotional output, okay? A little conscious effort to, control your own emotion and energy. No need to control everything else. You can't control other people around you either, Libra. I just want to put that out there. No matter how hard you try, you might you cannot control other people, unfortunately. Not gonna lie, I'm a Capricorn, so not gonna lie. I'm like that kind of. Sometimes I wish I could just control everything, but it's not possible, guys. Surrender. I release my need to control. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever desire in this physical reality. There's that happy ending. Okay, abundance and wealth. When I'm doing a career and financial reading, that's, my favorite card to see. And it can all be yours. Okay. Libra, career and finances for Libra. Because, abundance is that cave of gold, that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Pardon. We have the Tower coming through here first, followed by the Lily. All right. With the Tower, I do feel as though you need to let down your hair a little bit here, Libra. You can kind of see that that's Rapunzel up in her tower, right? You're trying to do everything all by yourself. You're sitting up there in your tower and you've turned it into a fortress, and you're not actually letting anyone, you're not actually letting down your hair, letting anyone get close, letting anyone help. We have the Lily, which is all about, emotional intimacy. So allowing people to get closer to you, to help you, to support you, surrendering the need to control every little thing, allowing other people to help you. We have the ring as well. So, this can only strengthen your relationships with, co-workers, even your personal relationships, letting people get a little bit closer to you and helping support you. And, I'm getting the word delegating as well. So delegating responsibilities. So, if you feel as though you need to control every little thing, surrendering some of that control and delegating some of those things you're trying to control out to these people who are trying to climb up your hair, Libra. The Lily is going to, form long-term positive results. It's going to, positively affect your relationships, for the long term. And it's going to actually, help you form more emotionally intimate relationships in the future as well. So ultimately, it is really bringing you that abundance and positive energy. It's going to, change those cycles for you long term. And it's going to bring you into a cycle of abundance long term. Okay, but you do need to delegate. You need to let down your hair, get out of your tower where you're, I feel like for some of you, this is that control tower where you're up there in that control tower trying to press every single button and do every single job all by yourself. But it's time for you to let somebody in to that tower with you, and you be like, well, you control that bank and you watch those planes coming in, you control those landings, and I'll control, these ones over here. Delegation is your friend, I feel, Libra, at the moment. And even if that's emotional delegation, it's time to stop letting worry and rule you, okay? Surrendering control. Okay, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. I'm just going to pause quickly for a drink and then we'll move on to Scorpio. Okay, so moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know in regard to career and finances? Career and finances for Scorpio, please. Your energy is not wanting to share, Scorpio. Whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Okay, so that's a message from, the other realm, whatever you want to whatever you personally believe in, whether it's, God, the universe, spirit, your guardian angels, your ancestors, whatever that is, they're listening to your prayers and your manifestations, asking you to be patient. Everything will come into fruition for you here, Scorpio. Scorpio, career and finances for Scorpio. Yeah, I'm just feeling your energy, Scorpio. You're very insular. You're not wanting anything to escape your energy at the moment. You're very guarded, which makes sense when I see this card here. Surrender. Okay. I can release my need to control. You're trying to control everything in your life. You're trying to control maybe people around you. Surrender the need to control a little bit here. I did just see this same card for Libra. So if you're on the cusp or you have strong Libra, you may want to check that reading as well. Everything's coming together for you. Release the need to control. We also have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So we definitely are seeing success for you with your career and finances, which is, one of the best cards to see with career and finances. Everything is going to come to fruition. Everything will be successful. You just need to surrender some of that control in the meantime. Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know in regard to career and finances? Firstly, we have the stars. Okay, so another card of success. All your wishes coming true, everything coming into fruition for you, your dreams being manifested here, having hope and optimism that everything is definitely coming into fruition for you here. We do also see the cross. This is a very interesting energy. It does talk about your following your destiny, that, destiny has its place for you here, Scorpio. But there is also an element with the cross of, you carrying quite a lot of burdens on your shoulders. You sort of have this huge, big weight on your shoulders that you're carrying. For a lot of you, that's connected to that, trying to control things around you, trying to control the way that things are happening around you in work and career stuff, the way that you're controlling of your own financial situation, those sorts of things. I do have the rider at the bottom as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the letter. Okay, so I'm straight away getting the message that there is something about to happen. And with the letter and the rider, and then the key after that, sudden changes after that, we're definitely seeing, I feel like for a lot of you, this is some sort of news or invitation that you're receiving, some sort of proposal, like a contract even, for some of you here, coming into fruition for you, that's releasing some of these burdens that you've been carrying. That's part of these wishes coming true, is that you're receiving communication that, yes, this is happening. Yes, this opportunity is being delivered to you. For someone there, it's like I'm getting like, for someone here, it's like a tax related thing. There's something coming up where you're having, success. There's going to be success. There's surrendering the need to control every little thing. So I do feel that for someone here, with the good news on the way and the letter both there, the communication, for someone there, it's like talking to a financial advisor, not doing, I'm getting not doing your taxes all by yourself, releasing the need to control that, because there's somebody that can help you and actually get a better result, and all your wishes are going to come true if only you surrender, delegate some of the responsibilities. I am feeling for a lot of you that's got to do with tax for some reason, or like there's somehow a connection to tax, whether it's like a tax break or something that you didn't realize you could claim on tax. I don't know, something, there is some connection to tax there. But I am hearing that, it's advisable for you to, recruit and delegate. So I'm getting like, financial advisor or an accountant or, a professional, even a lawyer for some of you. It's a professional that, trying to take on this responsibility all by yourself when you don't know all the ins and outs. No matter how much you're researching this, there's just something that this person knows about that is going to be the changing difference here. Okay. So I don't know what that's all about, but let me know when you do find out. I'm very intrigued how these things play out in real life. You're more than welcome to, check your other placements as well, but we'll move on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Career and finances for Sagittarius. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. So when it comes to career and finances, you're closer than you think to this big breakthrough. Wow. I really like that energy, Sagittarius. That's really nice. It's like it's right around the corner and you're just not seeing it yet. Sagittarius, career and finances for Sagittarius. Yeah, new opportunities to appear. Abundance. There's those new opportunities. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. We also see judgment. Okay, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Stop comparing yourself to other people, Sagittarius. Just because other people may be on a certain path with their career and finances, just because you're a certain age, it doesn't have any standing on where you're supposed to be. That's what I'm picking up from that. Stop judging yourself so harshly, Sagittarius. Career and finances for Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. The hidden energy. The hidden energy. We have the rider and then the stars. News on the way of your dreams being fulfilled. It's closer than you think. It is super close, Sagittarius. Because we have the fish, which is the abundance card. Okay, abundance is soon to be revealed to you. We have the sun here, which reveals things. It brings things to light. It's going to bring this fish to light, bring wealth and finances and money to light for you. It's going to reveal opportunities when it comes to your abundance. And we also have the ring. This shows me that this is a happy cycle. You're entering into a very positive cycle here when it comes to money. Okay, and it's a lot closer than you may think. Nothing else I can really say about that. That's amazing. That's the best one we've seen for anyone so far today, Sagittarius. Not going to lie, kind of wish I was a Sagittarius right about now. Okay, you are more than welcome to check your other placements, but honestly, I don't know why you would. That was the best reading we've had. So we'll move on over to our Capricorns. Career and finances for Capricorn. Capricorn, career and finances for Capricorn. Have more faith in yourself, Capricorn. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. What a beautiful message for you, Capricorn. Have faith in yourself. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of how you've dealt with things. You know, that's the Capricorn energy, isn't it? It's dealing with things, you know, getting on with it regardless of, you know, whatever life throws at us. We'll just deal with it when we'll deal with it. We'll get over it. We'll get through it. You got this. We'll do whatever it takes to make sure we're okay. I love that about the Capricorn energy. Okay, Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn with career and finances? Have more faith in yourself. Stop doubting yourself, Capricorn. And something I, as a Capricorn, fight so badly. Patience. Me and patience have issues. Because, you know, I'm a Capricorn. When I want to get things done. And sometimes things take too long to get done. And I have issues with being patient sometimes. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So there may be a need for some patience at the moment, Capricorn. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Have more faith in yourself. Keep shining your light. Your resilience is an inspiration for others. Have more pride in yourself. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And being patient with yourself as well. If you're not where you want to be patient. You'll get there. One step at a time. Capricorn, career and finances for Capricorn. Ooh. Interesting message here, Capricorn. The hidden energy I've got on the bottom of the deck, I've got the book, followed by the mouse, and then the crossroads. So there's a part of your story that you thought was closed. There's a part of your story that you thought you had lost, an opportunity maybe that you thought you had lost, and now you're getting brought to this crossroads of, you know, you may have this opportunity coming back around. You may have to decide whether you want to take that opportunity that because the mice is usually the past, and it's like a past loss. It's things that niggle away in the back of your mind. Part of your story, so a decision that you didn't make, a decision that you lost the choice to make that decision. You lost a choice. You feel as though maybe you chose wrong. You may be getting the opportunity to choose a different thing this time around. But it is going to be revealed to you very, very soon. We see the sun there. Overall, having the sun in your reading, it does show us there is a lot of happiness to be had for you within career and finances. So, you know, that overwhelms any other stuff we're seeing, which we're not seeing anything really bad for you here at all, Capricorn. But it's revealing to you that the need for you to be a little bit more independent. We have the fox here. Capricorns are usually pretty independent anyway, but I feel like once again, though, it's that having more faith in yourself, knowing you got this, you know, you can do whatever it takes. You have that resilience, that determination. You can sell the best story to get whatever you need. That you can look out for your own needs. You can survive no matter what. And this is being revealed in a kind of interesting way here, that it's asking you to take note of how independent you are, and how you can get shit done. You do whatever it takes. You say whatever needs to be said to make sure your survival is, priority, taken care of. How you're navigating the curveballs, looking out for yourself. That's coming to the surface, coming to light for you a little bit here. Maybe coming to light for other people around you a little bit as well. But, overall we see happiness in that. So having more faith in yourself, and keep shining that light. Don't stop shining that light. That's where the happiness is. This is a very logical, clever, intelligent energy. You are more intelligent than you give yourself credit for. You're also more loving than you give yourself credit for. You have a lot of love inside you here, Capricorn. This is the heart. This is unconditional love, okay, for yourself, for your career, for your finances, whatever that is in your particular situation. I love myself. Taking pride in yourself. We do see a strong focus on self at the moment. And the more that you can love yourself and understand that you've done whatever you need to do to survive in this world, it's going to see you through. Okay, it's going to see you through here, Capricorn. It's going to bring happiness to your doorstep. Okay, so that's what we have for you, Capricorn. You're more than welcome to check your other placements. I'm just going to pause quickly for a drink, and we will move on to Aquarius. I'll come back and do the last two. Okay, so moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, career and finances for Aquarius. Okay, don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. So don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take your power from you. You will be treated how you allow others to treat you here, Aquarius. Self-value. Don't allow anyone to treat you less than you deserve. So for a lot of you, I feel like that's, co-workers in specific there, or anyone trying to undervalue you in the workplace, whether it be, bosses or co-workers there. That, for some of you, I'm feeling that there's a monetary connection with that as well, that it's kind of that telling you that you don't deserve a promotion kind of energy, and you're like, no, actually I do, and this is exactly why, and not allowing others to devalue you. Okay, Aquarius, career and finances for Aquarius. Whoa, throwing a few out at me. So yeah, we do have self-esteem coming through. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So, really working on that self-esteem, that self-value at the moment when it comes to your career, Aquarius. And we do also have these two that came out as well. And this one came out sort of flipped, like on top of that one. So that's the friendship one. And that does say, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I'm kind of getting a little bit of a reversal with that one, that I understand that, I don't need to be everybody's friend, is sort of coming through. That friendship, that you don't need to be, not everyone needs to be your friend. You don't have to have, an awesome relationship with every single person in the workplace, because we do also have the relationships card. So, I'm seeing exactly why they came out together like that. Relationships, I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So being aware that you don't need to be friends with people, you don't need to make nice with people who do not serve your highest good. Value yourself and value the relationships that are serving your highest good, and not allowing those other relationships to step all over you here, Aquarius. Okay, but we'll have a look with the lenormand as well. Okay, Aquarius. Career and finances for Aquarius. Pardon me. Yeah, so I'm seeing the whip first and foremost. So that's like workplace drama, okay? It's some sort of fight, like not a physical fight. It's like a verbal, it's just conflict and drama. It just feels like, just workplace drama, just someone who's creating drama around you at the moment within the workplace, and they're just having a tiff for the sake of having a fight. It's not necessarily, it's not a huge big fight or a huge big drama, but it's just it is flagging up as the most important thing for you with career and finances at the moment. We do also see the garden, so that's social. So so this may be more than one person. Even this may be the garden can sometimes talk about things like meetings. So people may be having, there may be this may be happening at a meeting, where I'm just getting this energy of someone saying, because what we've seen already with that, being treated how you allow others to treat you, not allowing anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. I'm just kind of getting this energy of like a work meeting where someone tries to say, oh, Aquarius isn't doing their job properly, and then and they're just trying to start drama, or, oh, that's Aquarius's fault that went wrong within the workplace there. And here's you, that fox energy, standing up for yourself. Even if you have to do it all by yourself, for yourself, this is standing up for yourself, doing what you need to do, saying what you need to say for your own survival, taking that power back and putting it in the palm of your own hand, not allowing anyone to have power over you. This is a very intelligent, clever energy. It's standing up for yourself and not selling yourself short. Okay, so it's relatively straightforward for you here, Aquarius, and I do feel that for a lot of you, this is just someone around you in the workplace, trying to start drama for the sake of it. Okay, so take that as you will, Aquarius, and don't let these people walk all over you. Okay, stand up for yourself. You deserve more than that. All right, so that's what we have for you. You are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. And we'll move on to our Pisces. Okay. Pisces, career and finances for Pisces. Career and finances for Pisces. It is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all that it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Okay, so when it comes to career and finances, Pisces, one of our other, I think it was Libra, got this one as well. So if you do have strong Libra placements, you may want to check that that reading as well. But getting excited about your future and all the potential that it's bringing to you with your career here. It's all about, you putting out what you want to receive back from the universe. So, the more hard work that you put into stuff, the more reward you get back in return for that hard work. Okay. Pisces, career and finances for Pisces. And, it does say that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Pisces, career and finances. Career and finances for Pisces. Okay, so, I'll just bring you back to that card there. It's time to stop letting worry rule you. I have the worry card come through. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So, all this trying to, worry about things and that it's been ruling you and controlling you, these concerns, understanding that it doesn't change the outcome of things. No matter how much you worry about that, it doesn't change the outcome. Okay. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. And when I every time I hear that phrase, when I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change and change the things I cannot accept. Okay, so I do always feel as though that's an important part of that statement as well. That, yeah, sure, there's certain things that you cannot change, but there's certain things that we can't accept, and needing to change those as well. But acceptance that, accepting that, worry is a part of life, but don't let that control you. All right. Pisces, career and finances for Pisces. I'm also hearing it is what it is, Pisces. I feel like for a lot of you that's, stressing about money. All right. I do feel that's what that's all about for a lot of you there. Which, not surprising considering the global financial climate for everybody at the moment. It's the cost of living is crazy. There's a lot of things going on with that, and a lot of people are worrying and stressing about money. Okay, so interesting. We have the anchor first and foremost. So there is an element with that anchor that you are letting that worry and concern sort of weigh you down a little bit there, hold you back, keep you stuck in that. The more that you're worrying about it, the more that's what you're getting back in return. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. So if you're just putting out, oh, I don't have enough money, then you're not going to have enough money. That's the energy you're putting out there into the universe. So that's what's going to come through for you. You're kind of self-manifesting that worry and concern. But with the anchor here, I do also have the snake has come through here. So it does kind of let me know that you are kind of deceiving yourself a little bit. You're kind of worrying for no reason, or I'm not saying that there's not legitimate reason, but it's kind of a little bit of self-deceit in that sense that it's you're actually in a more stable, reliable position than you give yourself credit for. That there's a lot more stability and dependability with your situation than what you're actually seeing and giving yourself credit for with your finances. That you're worrying so much about it that all the worry, you're only seeing the worries when they come true. You're not seeing all the other stuff around that, and you're not, you're needing to put that energy, that conscious effort into believing it can be better for yourself, because then that's what you're going to manifest here. Stop deceiving yourself that it's all doom and gloom here, Pisces, because that's what's going to manifest for you if you keep doing that. Whereas, the more that you're putting out positive energy, the more you're going to receive positive in return. Because we do also see the key. Success is yours if you want it. There is new opportunities opening up to you in the near future here with the key. The key unlocks every possibility you could imagine. Okay, so believe those happy endings. They're only a few steps away. It's just a matter of, getting this worry out of your system and, seeing the opportunities around you. I feel like for a lot of you, you're just not seeing the doors because you're so busy. It's kind of like, that saying, when God closes a door, he opens a window, and you're so busy looking at that closed door and worrying about that door being closed that you're not seeing the windows that are opening up to you at the same time here. So there's definitely new opportunities around you available to you here, Pisces. And the key really does talk about success. it is the card of success. That's that happy ending waiting for you. Okay, on the other side of those, when you go and find that open window, there's success for you there. Okay, it's just a matter of allowing yourself to see it. Stop deceiving yourself that it's not there. Stop only seeing the worry and the fear. Start looking for the opportunity instead. Okay, Pisces, so that's what we have for you. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share the videos if you want. Tell a friend, but hopefully I'll see you all again soon.